Hello out there, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, or if you haven't been here before, welcome to my channel, Pollock's World of Entertainment. This video is going to be regarding gaming. Now, as far as gaming goes, I'm not, definitely not an expert when it comes to gaming. I used to play video games a lot growing up. As I've gotten older, it's become fewer and far between as far as gaming goes. But I would say that I'm probably in the minority. And when growing up, it was really kids who played the games. I mean, when that was, you started out with Atari, then it moved to Nintendo, then you had the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and then it moved to the Sony PlayStation. Um, then you had the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. You had it proceeded from there. Um, and as people grew older, some people didn't play as much as they used to, like me, but most people kept on playing. Where now the you have people in their 40s, even 50s, playing video games and playing them a lot. And so now you have kids playing them, you have adults playing them, and it won't be, and those adults are not going to stop. So before long, it's going to be all ages, even into senior citizens playing video games, which is the which is different. It is a change, and it is a change that has been ongoing and progressing. Um, I would, it's, it has been kind of gradual over time, but again, people that play just don't stop playing. It is one of those things that really you never really outgrow. There are some things that people just never outgrow as they get older. Some things they do, other things they don't, and some things they'll outgrow and then grow back as time goes on, where you're too old for it at one point, but then all of a sudden, you find that something that you outgrew wasn't something necessarily meant to be outgrown, but you find that there's more that it's just how it goes. It's but it's, and in particular with video games, you have people now in their 40s and their 50s, and even, I mean, before long, and those people in general in their 40s and 50s will most likely not, they're not going to stop playing video games. So then they'll be in their 60s and 70s and on up, and they'll still be playing. And you'll have people of all ages playing video games, and video games they were huge from the start, and they're getting even bigger, um, which is fine. Other than the fact that um, you don't. That's not something you want to become your focus point, where that's really all you do. And that has to do with other types of entertainment kind of taking the back seat, other types of society and interaction with people, learning, being able to make friends, being able to um, socialize, social skills. And this actually is something that has to do with technology in general. And technology in general is great as a tool, it can also be used as a crutch. And if your entire day is in front of a screen, you're not talking to people, you're not socializing. And that that's something that is those are important skills. Those are important skills for a lot of reasons. Um, Keep in mind that it's almost a guarantee that we are not the only species in the universe. And if we ever did happen to meet ET and we don't have any social skills, that, that that's gonna make things a little difficult. That's gonna make things difficult. And when society in general is relying too much on a screen and looking at a screen and not actually, socializing with people, um, being around people, and we have a whole. If we did meet an actual ET without those skills, that would be that would be a big problem. That's and that's one example, but that you can put that to the world at large. Other countries, it's become a small world as far as communicating with people that could be halfway around the world has obviously become much easier. This is, but at the same time, communications are basically typically done through a screen, and there are certain limitations there, and we don't want to become over reliant on that screen, over reliant on those video games. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't play video games by any means. There are a lot of advantages you get to playing video games. For example, for people that are entering into the military, by playing these simulators for, um, flying a plane, they're much better prepared and equipped to actually learn to actually do it from actually playing the games. Now, the system, when it actually comes to actually doing it, and so video games have their place as a tool and should be utilized. They are very, very useful. The only thing about it is that it is very easy for that tool to really become a crutch. And when it becomes a crutch, you end up missing out on a whole lot else that is going on around. Which is why whenever I describe how my world of entertainment facility, or if I ever actually made my world of entertainment, there would be a variety of forms of entertainment, even if it's not something that I would have much interest in. Um, the biggest thing with entertainment is that we're all different, and so we we should embrace those differences. And video games are a great tool also for embracing differences. There are a lot of different types of video games that are out there now. Some of those are for the internet, and some of those are for game systems. But there's there's a lot of options, and game systems are becoming more and more and more advanced, and very quickly, which which is great, as long as that's not, again, doesn't be, is it's not something that you want to become a crutch, where you're over reliant on it, where you are lost without your phone, or without your Xbox, or without your PlayStation, or without you. We can't lose the ability to adapt. And if we become too over reliant on any one form of entertainment, any one form of communication, um, just it's it's something that can be, again, a great tool if handled correctly. And so, from that standpoint, with the gaming industry just becoming more and more and more massive, just because people that are playing them just don't stop playing them. And so, and more people keep getting added in as kids that are born become of age and they can start to play. And wow, you you have a quite a future in the gaming industry. So from that standpoint, if you invest in stocks, a gaming company would may may be a good investment. If you can get the right one. But yeah, that will do it actually for this video. It was generally on gaming, but kind of on technology in general. But again, a lot of technology revolves around some type of gaming. And I mean, gaming has grown and grown and grown, and promises to get bigger, even bigger, as the years go along, because people who are playing will probably keep playing, and more people will be added as more people are born. They will become of age, and they will start to play. So that's, yep, the future of gaming looks very promising, as long as it's handled the the right way, where it's used as a tool, where it's used for fun, and it's used where it's one source of fun, not the only source of fun. Um, but from that standpoint, I'm closing it out from here. Um, Please hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel for regular updates. And I'm gonna be doing more and more videos. I do plan on doing more as far as my segment tour of Pittsburgh goes, and also doing more videos with Las Vegas. I've been there 7 times and 6 times since 2008, so I have more to tell. From that standpoint, thanks for tuning in, and again, please hit the like button if you like the video. Any comments, suggestions, or ideas would certainly be welcome. And other than that, thanks again, and everybody have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Take care.